Are you planning to qualify as a UK solicitor through the SQE route? Then this video is for you. You may be a foreign lawyer wanting to qualify as a lawyer in England and Wales and improve your job prospects. Welcome aboard. The law of England and Wales is widely recognized internationally as it is flexible, predictable, and stable. This step-by-step guide will help you find the best course of action. Become a dual qualified lawyer. Step 1. First, check with Solicitor's Regulation Authority whether the service you want to offer as a foreign lawyer or registered foreign lawyer in the UK gives you exemption from the Solicitor's qualifying examination. Please see Step 4 for possible exemptions. However, even if you get exemption from SQE 1 and SQE 2, you will still have to follow other steps in this guide. Step 2. Get recognition for your overseas degree. You can hold a degree in any subject or have an equivalent qualification, such as an apprenticeship or work experience. The SRA states that your degree should be equivalent at least UK Level 6 qualification. You can get a pre-assessment statement of qualification comparability from ENIC on your own, but SRA will carry this out once you register with SRA. There are separate costs for checking your degree with ENIC. In addition, the SRA uses Atlantic data to check and validate your qualification. The SRA's fee for validating a non-UK degree or equivalent level 6 qualification is £39. There will also be an awarding institute who may charge an additional fee for validating your qualification. To start the process with Atlantic data, you will need to create a My SRA account. Look into start new applications on the homepage. The application is called Apply to check that your qualification or work experience is equal to a degree. Afterwards, the application will be pending under your Profile tab. The validation can happen at any step in the overall qualification process to be a UK solicitor. Step 3. Get your work experience signed and vouched for by a UK solicitor recognized by the SRA. This is only applicable to foreign lawyers who are not able to secure a SQE exemption. You need to have 2 years qualifying work experience, otherwise known as QWE, under your belt. This means working as a lawyer abroad. It can be working for foreign or international law firms, for governments as a lawyer, independently, or as a volunteer lawyer. With the qualifying work experience, you should demonstrate that you have the skills, knowledge, and behaviors that you will require as a qualified UK lawyer. It's all about obtaining practical experience in providing legal services. Step 4. Sit for the SQE exam. If the service you want to offer as a foreign lawyer or registered foreign lawyer is not approved by the SRA, then sit for the Solicitor's qualifying examination. SQE 1 and SQE 2 are the same as taken by UK solicitors locally. They are a single, final, centralized qualification exam. SQE 1 consists of 2 parts, Functioning Legal Knowledge 1 and Functioning Legal Knowledge 2. There are 360 multiple choice questions covering 12 practice areas. It is a 2-day exam with day 1 focusing on FLK 1, Functioning Legal Knowledge 1, and day 2 focusing on FLK 2. SQE 2 consists of written and oral assessments. Oral assessments take place over 2.5 days. SQE 1 and written assessments of SQE 2 can be taken abroad. There is a range of test centers internationally. However, the oral part of SQE 2 assessments can currently only be taken in England and Wales. You will need to book a visit to England or Wales for your oral assessment. As a lawyer qualified in your home jurisdiction, you might get exemption from either or both exams. Please check this with the SRA once again. You will need to show that your professional qualification or experience is equivalent to the whole part of the assessment you wish to be exempt from. You may also have to prove your English or Welsh language competency if exempt from the oral part of SQE 2. Please get the proof that you speak and write English to the required level with the knowledge of legal terminology. It is no longer enough that you earned your degree in an institution where English was the medium of instructions. Step 5. The SRA will then test your character suitability by carrying out criminal record checks and other checks. There is first a check by the Disclosure and Bearing Service, which costs £34. Your character and suitability to be a solicitor are treated as seriously as your knowledge and skills. You will need to disclose all matters in that assessment process. They will also need to find out if you had any county court judgments or bankruptcy. It is important to divulge information that may relate to issues including but not limited to any criminal conducts, any behavior which has a bearing on your integrity and or independence, education assessment, offenses, financial conduct and events, any regulatory or disciplinary findings, and health conditions, of course. If you decide to inform the SRA about any issues, you will have to supply any evidence if required. The nature of issue will dictate what you need to provide them. The whole assessment process might take 2 months or more. We recommend you to check character and suitability at the early stage of the qualification process if you have any concerns. Step 6. Apply for admission. When you apply for admission, you need to go to your MySRA account, look for the admission form, and choose the solicitor's qualifying examination route on the form. You will find a personalized SQE checklist to track your progress to admission. The next steps will be highlighted on the form. The admission fee is £100. The SRA aims to admit you within 30 days unless there is a character and suitability issue. Step 7. You need to apply for a practice certificate. You will need to go to your MySRA account, and the application form can be found under Start a New Application and in Available Applications. It is called Apply for a Practice Certificate and will be at the top of the list. You will in fact be applying for your first practice certificate once you are admitted as a solicitor. It is mandatory that you renew your certificate each year before it expires on 31st October. You will use the same form to renew your certificate each year. You will need to show each year that you meet the essential competence requirements and that nothing adverse has affected your character and suitability to be a solicitor. The SRA processes 95% of applications within 30 days. They will send you an email confirmation once your application has been processed. You will then be able to download your certificate from your MySRA account. There are no hard copy certificates. Once you get your practice certificate, you can practice law in England and Wales. Well done and welcome to the role of UK Solicitor.